Welcome to Kauffman Stadium, home of the Kansas City Royals. This is my second game here in 2 days. So here's some quick highlights from my tour yesterday. Stay tuned for a quick recap and review at the end. Thanks for watching. This one here is a first for me. It is a mini golf course at the ballpark. So first of all, that's fun. The Royals have an outstanding kid area out here. They have a playground, they have mini golf, they have a batting cage, they have my favorite carousel in minor league and Major League Baseball here. And even better is this is in the shade. Am I on the best carousel in baseball? Absolutely. This thing's awesome. You got, first of all, look at all your regular animals. You also have Slugger back there doing his thing. Which one am I on? Well, I'm on the big bat, of course. I know. It's immature. I know. I'm sorry. Had to be done. Great carousel, though. Awesome space for kids out here, as I talked about earlier. You got mini golf. You got this playground coming up here. Get all kinds of fun here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City.
But rather what wealth could accomplish in helping others pursue their dreams.
I think the greatest sense of doing something that either inspires them or aids them so help us in the future.
A quick observation here at Kauffman. I'm on the third base line, looking at the foul pole. Because of the shape of this bowl, kind of the crescent that it has, I would avoid these corners. Anywhere that you're outside of the foul pole, especially these first few rows, you can see you're gonna have an obstructed view. It's actually a little worse right at third base, which is right here. Not only do you miss third base, but you miss home also. So try to stay within these foul poles by a few rows if you're out here in the outfield. Outfield seating, especially lower bowl, you're pretty close, which is nice. Certainly the fountains in the outfield, it's fun to see. But be aware of obstructed views in the corners in that part of the outfield. Keep watching, here's more. about 6:30, 6:40 or so here on game day. I'm in right field, and this sun is right here, so bring sunglasses. Or sit in left field, similar views, but you won't have the sun glaring in your eyes for probably not that much longer, probably another half hour, 40 minutes. But the first part of the game, you're gonna be staring at that. Yeah, it's hard to do. So bring sunglasses or sit on the other side.
Nice timing with the music, Bobby. Not that I would ever doubt you, but sorry, we're putting Slugger back on the ball.
As you'd expect, there are quite a few food choices here, although most of them, quite honestly, are fairly generic. But today, I'm getting the Pilot's Pork Sandwich. It's a pulled pork, as well as a jalapeno apple slaw, which sounds awesome, by the way. So there's no way I'm gonna be able to lift this and hold this camera. So grab myself a trusty fork, give this thing a go here. The thing that sounded best was the apple slaw. That sounds like a really good balance. Yeah, it's right on. So something that's always good about coleslaw when it comes to pulled pork sandwich or whatever is kind of helps balance that flavor. Has that little bit of cold texture that for whatever reason I kind of like. They have a rotating schedule of things that are in the local barbecue here at the park. You have your Sweet Baby Ray's standard, ballpark fare stuff, as well as their brisket nachos that are kind of their signature thing. Got burgers, got chicken strips. You got a bunch of people tailgating outside. So, biggest thing, there are a lot of places to eat barbecue around here that aren't just in the ballpark. So, get out and enjoy it. Get here early, enjoy it. So that's Kauffman Stadium. So what did I think of the park? Kauffman Stadium is one of the lower capacities here in Major League Baseball. So because of that, it enables you to have a lot of areas in the outfield that are just open, which is kind of nice. It's a little strange. In ways, this almost feels like a 4A park. It's not. I mean, clearly you have the huge upper deck area that holds a lot of people, but it's kind of this lower bowl area, the outfield areas, feels kind of 4A, and that's not a bad thing. So I've been to Kauffman Stadium here before. The last time I was here was probably, 10, maybe 12 years ago. The park's still in good shape. I know there's a lot of debate about whether they should replace the park or not, or whether they build downtown. I know that's a big debate. It's a big debate with the team. It's a big debate with fans. And I'm going to give you the one reason, if you didn't watch my short, why they need to stay here at Kauffman Stadium and do something else here. That one reason is tailgate culture. So you think about here in Kansas City, tailgating's a huge deal, whether it's here or next door at Arrowhead. People come here, they get here early. It's a random Thursday afternoon. I think it's Thursday. It's like 12:30 in the afternoon. There are people out there with grills. There are people out there with big shades and tailgating and having a few pops before the game outside the ballpark. You cannot do that in a downtown environment. So when you think about the tailgate, culture here in Kansas City, if you turn around and take them out of this parking lot and out of this location, you lose a lot of that culture. And honestly, I think that costs you some fans. So how do you battle that here, in a stadium that's a little bit older, that maybe needs some pizzazz to bring some people in? Well, other than investing in the team and a winner, which I'm not one to point, fingers, I'm in Seattle, right? But here's the thing that they should really think about. You think about location, think about locations like Philly or Dallas or St. Louis. They have ballpark villages in those Texas Live, Philly Live areas. You've got kind of like a highway kind of street thing across the street from Arrowhead and Kauffman. Build a couple of bridges over there. Plow half that stuff across the street. There's not much there other than a new hotel, which I stayed at, by the way. Super convenient walk over. But you've got that. You've got a Burger King. You've got a Taco Bell and a gas station. Buy some of that stuff out, plow it, and build a ballpark village. That way you have big areas for entertainment. You have areas for more restaurants, areas for activity, and you have the team own it like they do in Philly and like they do in Dallas. So you think about, bless you, you think about what that means for, you know, this area. First of all, it'd mean more jobs, it'd mean building, it'd mean more people coming here and probably staying here at hotels or at areas. You know, downtown is already a draw on its own. So keep that draw coming over here, preserve that tailgate culture, and just keep running with it. Make updates as you can. Park's still in great shape. Plenty of parking, not as big as Dodger Stadium, but plenty of space, plenty of areas to park. It's a great park. You know, they've got food choices throughout today. You know, they've got local barbecue places that are doing it. They've got their standard stuff in and around. But I'm gonna let you in on a secret. Don't eat too much here. I mean, I'm gonna eat too and have eaten ate yesterday, but don't eat too much here, okay? There are hundreds, if probably not even more than that, of great barbecue places around here. For my few trips to Kansas City, I've been to at least a dozen different barbecue places. Sure, you can get barbecue at the ballpark. You can say you've had Kansas City barbecue, but if you've had it at the ballpark, it's not really like legit. So find any number of places that I will not name here on this video because there are too many, and I know if I leave one out, somebody's gonna say, but you forgot LC's or you forgot whoever, right? Well, wherever you want, there are plenty of great choices, plenty of great barbecue, you know, so don't eat too much here. Although, have a cherry limeade. It's delightful. Thanks for watching. I'm having such a good day at the ballpark that I couldn't stop at just one. So this is some bonus footage. I'm at Legends Field in Kansas City, Kansas, the other Kansas City. So Kansas City Monarchs play here. They are an American Association team. I've been to a handful of American Association team parks over the years. I've been to Chicago Dogs, Milwaukee Milkmen. I've been to St. Paul Saints back when they were in the American Association. And I figured, you know, I see there's a day-night doubleheader. It's only a half hour. I'm gonna make the trip. And so should you. It's only a half hour. Quite a few things to do around. There's kind of a mall thing across the street. There's quite a bit of shopping and restaurants on the other side. Pretty similar actually to Rosemont in Illinois where the Chicago Dogs play. You're directly across the street from the Kansas Motor Speedway. If you're a racing fan, there are a handful of hotels as well. So if you're in the area and you're already here checking out ballparks to hit, you know, the Royals and maybe just check out the area in general, take the extra half-hour drive here to Kansas City, Kansas, the other Kansas City. Catch yourself a Kansas City Monarchs game. Here's a sneak peek and a quick look at the park. Would I like to come out on the field? Why, yes, I would. Thank you for asking. Especially on a day like today. It's too bad they won't let me suit up. I did ask. For some reason, I guess I just don't look athletic enough. What can you do? I don't blame them.